Alright, so this is part one of putting the Turbo D16 together, the block. So I got my crank in, the block is ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this sucker together. Let's get these guys out first. So you want to make sure the journals are completely dry, they don't have anything on them. And then we're going to break out these bearings. So these are our bearings. It's very easy. I'm just going to pull them out one by one. There's a little notch here, and that's kind of where they go. So you just slide it in. It's not really hard, and then lock it in place. Make sure that it's flush. So that's one. Just going to go on down the line. Alright, so now we have all the journal bearings in. We're going to get our assembly lube, which we have a little bit of. What we're going to do is put the assembly lube in here and be fairly generous with that. Get that put in. One here. Go through those and pretty much do that. Alright, so we have assembly lube on everything, so we're good to go there. Now we're going to drop in the crankshaft. So this is the crank that I purchased, and we're going to go ahead and drop this in and get it ready to go. So we're just going to drop it in there. Everything looks good. Perfect. Fit in there really well. Alright, so the next thing we need to put in are these. These are the thrush washer. And now these lines, they go away from the, they go towards the crank. So they go this way, not this way. So this way. So we're going to put some assembly lube on there, and we're basically going to slide them in and get these ready to go. So let me pull these apart. Put one here. Here. Get the assembly lube. Go ahead and get these guys hooked up. A little bit on this side, not much. Just like that. This side, which goes towards, I'll put a good bit on there. Let's slide this one in first. So it goes this way. So this is going to push it in there and around. It's kind of hard to see, I know. There we go. It's in there good. Alright. So we have one more to go. Goes on the other side over here. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this one in the same way. Slide her in here. Push her down. Slowly work her in. Go around. There we go. And just push it until it's flush. And we're going to do the same thing with this guy. We're going to put the bearings in, and then we're going to just slide it down here on the top. So let me get the bearings in this guy, and it's the same thing. There's a little notch, so the bearings will go into that notch. Alright, so now we've got assembly lube across all those. We're good to go. So this can only go in one way because of this guy. It goes in right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slide it on there, and then hopefully it will just slide into place. You may have to work it in a little bit. There we go. Looks good. There it is. Perfect. Sliding these guys in. in there a little bit, just wiping them off as I go. So I don't put any oil on these. A lot of people do, and basically I don't want oil to get down in that area where it screws in, as it'll build pressure into that, and that's not what we want, because it's not going to make a good seal. Now that people kind of go back and forth on that, so you know, you do whatever you feel is best, but this is how I do it. Alright, so we are ready to torque these down. We have everything in the right place. This bolt didn't go down all the way. I didn't notice. This is a wide block, so the two center bolts are larger. So they're where they're supposed to be. Everything is lined up. Everything is good. I have the specs for which we torque it down. So when you're torquing it down, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do that twice, so we're going for 18 foot-pounds the first time and then 38 foot-pounds for the second time. So we're going to start with the first time here. I'm going to go ahead and start and get this sucker ready to go. So we're at 18 foot-pounds. I went a little bit more than 18 because we are going to be boosting this. So just added a little bit more torque to it. Let's see. Good to go there. I'm going to double check these center ones. Alright. 2. I like to double check them. Alright, so now we're going to go to 38 foot-pounds. Let's go through it again.
2, 3, 4.
Pretty much is where we're going to stop the day. I am going to drop the oil pan on this sucker and then give the top a little clean, and then we're going to put some oil in the cylinders to keep them moisturized so that they don't rust. So, all right, well, you guys take it easy. Peace.